Welcome to the IoT Data Experience video, where we go over the dashboard for the DOC4. In our previous video, we talked about the IoT Assist and showed how you use that to configure your device. That is only used to configure the device and not actually see the data from that device. You need to go to data.iotdiag.com to actually get the dashboard for remote monitoring. So we go to that URL, and this is the home screen, the login page. So we'll sign in. This is called the Fleet View page, and this is where you'll see all the devices, whether it be a DOC4 or a PumpMD, they'll be right here. All the devices that you can see will be right here. As you can see, one of them has a red box around it, and the others don't. So the ones with the red box around it mean that it is in an alarm state. So one of the inputs, we had a threshold alarm set point, and it's past that or exceeded that. So we're in an alarm state. You can see that there is a Wi-Fi or a connectivity indicator. The ones in green means that we're connected and sending data to the experience. The ones in red mean it's not connected and it's not sending data to the experience. We also have geolocation, showing where the location of the device was at the time of configuring it to the network. So we'll go into IoT test this DOC4 device. Now, the first thing you see in the device view page is the overall operating bar. So if none of the thresholds have been exceeded and we're not in an alarm state, it'll be green. If one of them has been exceeded and we are in an alarm state, it'll turn red. And the actual individual input or multiple inputs that have been exceeded at past our set points will turn red here as well. So we have our digital inputs, which is the CS1000, the FPS, all the CAN bus / Modbus sensors that we pre-program in the IoT Assist can be selected from a drop-down. Will show up here when you configure the device to any one of those sensors. We have the analog inputs. So these are the 4 analog inputs of the DOC4. Right here you can see we have the gauges for them, and a couple of these have not been set up yet. We have our graphs for all data points for the digital inputs as well as analog inputs. And the cool thing about the analog inputs, we have min, max, and average data points, so you can kind of clear out some noise. You can see spikes if you want to. So just an added point of data. You can see we do that for all 4. Here is an event log. So anytime a device goes in, this device goes into an alert state, it'll show up here with a timestamp. You can click into it, make notes. And here is the connectivity log. So that if a device loses connection or it reconnects, it has another timestamp and will be shown here. So let's go ahead and create an email alert. This is where you can change your alarm set points of the digital sensors. You can change the DOC4 name, and you can also actually change the type of signal you want to program your DOC4 with, and also the scaling that is involved in that. So we're going to change input number 1. I think we were at about 82. We'll go down to 75 degrees. So our DOC4s, they sample once a minute. So this page actually is waiting for its new round of information. It could be anywhere within that minute. It could be an entirely new minute, or halfway through it before it receives its data and then shows it here. So yep, we have an alarm threshold exceeded. Our input has changed, and we should and we received our email alert. And that's it. That is the DOC4 data experience.